Stonehenge is a very old collection of big stones situated in the heart of England, not far from a city named Salisbury. Even though the real reason behind its creation remains a mystery, a lot of people tend to think that this place was once used for holy ceremonies, or maybe it was a sign of authority by the rulers who were behind its construction. But first, subscribe to the mystery behind history. One notable feature of Stonehenge is the way it lines up with the sun, hinting that perhaps it played a role in keeping tabs on the sun and moon, which could have been essential for agricultural planning. Or maybe it was a spot dedicated to paying respects to forefathers or engaging in healing practices. Some individuals believe that Druids, who were olden-day Celtic priests, were the builders of Stonehenge, but even though that's not likely, today's Druids do assemble there to joyfully witness the sunrise when midsummer comes around. If you stand at the entrance and gaze towards the sunrise, your eyes will meet a big stone known as the heel stone. And if you turn around and look in the opposite direction, you'll notice that it lines up with the sunset when midwinter is here. Stonehenge also attracts a large crowd on the summer solstice, who come to revel in the celebrations there. The fascinating journey of constructing Stonehenge unfolded in 6 distinct phases stretching from 3000 to 1520 BC, transitioning through time from the New Stone Age era into the Bronze Age period. What sets Stonehenge apart are its hefty stones, meticulously shaped and placed in a unique layout, with some of these stones having journeyed from a place 100 to 150 miles away located in South Wales. The name Stonehenge might have its roots in an ancient tongue, translating to stone hanging or gallows. In 1986, it gained recognition as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, standing in unison with other age-old structures in the vicinity. Over the centuries, Stonehenge has sparked the curiosity of many, leading to a variety of theories about its true essence. Back in the 17th and 18th centuries, 2 curious minds from England theorized it was a temple built by Druids, but modern-day scholars tend to disagree as Stonehenge was crafted way before the Druids made their appearance. Fast forward to 1963, an astronomer from America put forth the idea that Stonehenge was actually an age-old computer, engineered to forecast solar and lunar eclipses. However, a lot of these intriguing theories have been dismissed by experts in the field. Some viewed Stonehenge as a hub for different ancient chiefdoms, while others envisioned it as a communal gathering spot during the bygone times. There was also a thinker from Madagascar who proposed that Stonehenge was a grand monument erected to honor the deceased, with its enduring stones acting as symbols of eternal life. In the year 2008, 2 curious archaeologists from Britain came up with a thought that Stonehenge might have been a place where people came for healing. This idea came from a skeleton they found close by which had a hurt knee. However, when they looked at the health of other people buried around Stonehenge, they didn't find anything special when compared to people from other areas in Britain. Today, when we look at Stonehenge, it is not how it used to be long ago. Many of its original stones are missing because they were either broken or taken away, probably during the times when Romans and people in the medieval period were around. This ancient site has seen many disturbances due to people digging and searching for hidden treasures since the 1500s. It was not until the late 1800s that someone made a precise drawing showing where each stone was placed. The first real dig to understand more about Stonehenge happened in 1901. During the 1900s, a lot more digging happened, which told us a lot about how Stonehenge was built and what it was used for. The oldest parts of Stonehenge go back to around 3000 BC, and for a long time, it was a place where people were buried. Interestingly, about a mile away, there was another circle made of smaller stones. It's thought that this might have been a place where bodies were burned to ashes before bringing them to Stonehenge. The big stones that make up Stonehenge mostly came from Wales, and some might have been moved to the site by huge sheets of ice during very cold times, known as ice ages. Fast forward to around 2500 BC. Bigger stones were hauled from a place 20 miles away. These stones were shaped and then arranged in a circle with a structure resembling a horseshoe in the middle. It was found that these stones were placed very orderly and connected using methods similar to how wood is joined together. These larger stones are really heavy, each weighing around 25 tons, and the tallest ones reach a height of about 18 feet. Over many hundreds of years, some of these stones were moved around, and more holes were dug in the ground around Stonehenge. Although no one really knows why, Stonehenge remains a place filled with mystery, and every year it pulls in more than 1 million people who come to see it. People come together here to celebrate when summer begins, and groups that follow old Druid beliefs see it as a holy place. In 2013, the British rulers opened a new center for visitors to make it easier for the growing number of people coming to see Stonehenge. 2 years later, in 2015, the places where a special kind of stone called blue stones were dug up were found in the Preseli Mountains. This finding gave new clues about where the stones of Stonehenge came from. It also hinted that these blue stones might have been part of some other old monument before they were brought to Stonehenge. Discovering the roots of altar stone. A team of scholars from Aberystwyth University embarked on a path-breaking journey to uncover the roots of the altar stone at Stonehenge. Their findings took the historical community by surprise. It was a common belief that the altar stone hailed from South Wales, but this new research pointed towards another region in the UK as its birthplace. This revelation not only shook the long-standing theories about the stone's origin, but also unlocked fresh perspectives on how Stonehenge was constructed, shedding light on the geographical interactions of the people who built it. Stonehenge is a grand canvas of numerous stones, with blue stones forming the majority. These blue stones were traditionally believed to have embarked on a long journey from the Preseli Hills in Pembrokeshire, South Wales, to their current abode, around 5,000 years ago, in the Bronze Age. However, the new clues about the altar stone's home might ignite curiosity among the researchers to revisit and possibly amend the existing notions about the birthplaces of other stones and the routes they reversed to reach Stonehenge. In a tale slightly detached yet intertwined, another group of researchers stumbled upon a previously unknown prehistoric monument lying close to Stonehenge. Thanks to the modern-day wizardry of remote sensing data, coupled with the traditional archaeological texts, this new find might open windows to understanding the vast landscape and the ceremonial traditions that were prevalent around Stonehenge during the time of Neolithic Age. The newfound origin of the altar stone also put to rest a theory that was a century old, which linked the stone to the Old Red Sandstone of the Anglo-Welsh Basin. A closer look at the stone unveiled a peculiar presence of barium, which was not ordinary. This signaled towards a different geographic ancestry, stirring a fresh wave of thought on how the altar stone fits into the larger puzzle of Stonehenge's construction, its purpose, and its legacy. The blue stones of Stonehenge have always been a fertile ground for discussions and in-depth studies over the years. Known for their distinct composition, these stones carried with them a veil of mystery, especially concerning their journey from far-off lands to the Stonehenge site, which has puzzled many minds. The waves created by these recent revelations might just be the catalyst needed to dive deeper into the enigmatic world of Stonehenge's stones, their origins, the ingenious methods employed to transport them, and the cultural or ritual significance that Stonehenge holds. The newly acquired knowledge is poised to fuel more archaeological expeditions, aiming to uncover more facets of this ancient marvel and its ties to the broader Neolithic scenery in Britain, thus keeping the flame of curiosity burning bright. What mysteries about Stonehenge's construction and its cultural significance are you most curious about? Share your thoughts below. If you enjoyed delving into the enigmatic world of Stonehenge with us, hit the like button and subscribe for more intriguing explorations.